Right, today we are going to meet Kaushala Amarasekara, my good friend. Uh, I know her for a longer time, and she's the Senior Manager Brand Strategy for Bharti Airtel Lanka Limited. And she was the Senior Brand Manager at Janashakti one time, and then she moved into Laughs as a category head, and then she was the DGM Marketing for Laughs. So now she is with me here. Let's talk with her. So Kaushi, welcome to Neville Perra, the Sales Coach channel.
Yes.
And please tell us, uh, what do you have to tell to sales guys from the marketing perspective?
Yes. First of all, thank you for having me. I think it's a great opportunity to feature in Neville Pereira Sales Coach channel, where I get to talk about my favorite subject, which is branding, and how it goes hand in hand with sales. So branding is an important function in an organization where the company's name or the product name is perceived in the consumer's mind. And sales also is a very important function where they bring in the sales to the company. So these two functions are like hand in glove. It should go together with a very positive association. In most organizations, we see sometimes there's always a cold war between marketing, branding, and sales, which shouldn't be the case. Branding helps to clearly distinguish the product or the service in the consumer's mind from the competitors. It also enhances brand loyalty. The sales role, of course, I think are the brand ambassadors in most companies, because they go out in the field, they meet the customer, they know the pulse of the customer. So that is where it actually acts like research information for brand building. Brand building is a long-term project. It's sort of a scientific process as far as I believe. It's not only about creating a logo or a tagline and stopping from there.
So Kaushi, what you say is that sales and marketing has to work together.
That's
There
right.
cannot be any fights.
Yes.
You can't keep on complaining. You can't complain marketing has to do everything. No, there's a job that sales also can do in the field.
Yes.
You need support from the sales.
That's correct.
You need information, you need insight from them, and you can work on your brand accordingly.
That's right.
Most of the time what we hear is that
Yes.
budgets.
Yes.
Sales come and give you a proposal, you talk about budgets. We don't have budgets. It's very expensive. It's not easy. So this budget is a constraint always. So how do you think sales can help in terms of in this advertising, communication, getting the product to the customers, attention? What do you think that sales can do about it?
Yes, Neville. So we see certain organizations, depending on the size of the organizations, allocate different budget levels for the branding function. So there are various ways we can actually take the product or the service to the consumer. That would be using above the line communication, which is a bit costly, be it radio, TV, press, and of course there's below the line communication. That's where merchandising comes into play, and also there are various merchandising items that you see in the market. Then of course there is digital advertising. So those combining those three, we can actually take our message out in the most effective way and establish this message in the consumer's mind. So when it comes to launching a particular campaign, we need to integrate all the functions and departments, because how the consumers see the organization is not as a finance department or a marketing department, sales department separately. It's one whole organization. So sales function also plays a very important role when it comes to taking out these messages or launching a certain campaign of an organization. One of the most key areas that sales function comes into play is the merchandising function. So merchandising is a very important area where the consumers can tend to make a very impulse buy because they see the certain products in the market and they actually can take an instant purchase decision. Sales roles, or rather the field sales executives or the sales managers, needs to give in this input to the marketing department in terms of placing this merchandising material in most effective ways. We see that in many of the FMCG companies and also at the retail level outlets where the consumers walk in and then there you see the posters, be it the countertops, and or else maybe like door boards or certain streamers, and the consumer will read that message and create an awareness about the brand and make the purchase decision. Yes. So when it comes to launching a particular campaign, we need to integrate all the functions and departments, because how the consumers see the organization is not as a finance department or a marketing department, sales department separately. It's one whole organization. So sales function also plays a very important role when it comes to taking out these messages or launching a certain campaign of an organization. One of the most key areas that sales function comes into play is the merchandising function. So merchandising is a very important area where the consumers can tend to make a very impulse buy because they see the certain products in the market and they actually can take an instant purchase decision. Sales roles, or rather the field sales executives or the sales managers, needs to give in this input to the marketing department in terms of placing this merchandising material in most effective ways. We see that in many of the FMCG companies and also at the retail level outlets where the consumers walk in and then there you see the posters, be it the countertops, and or else maybe like door boards or certain streamers, and the consumer will read that message and create an awareness about the brand and make the purchase decision.
So Kaush, so in summary, what Kaushala is saying, sales can do a major role supporting marketing, building brands in terms of helping the brand strategy of the organization. Sales can help in the way of information. Sales can give indications what's happening in the market, what customer prefer, what customer does not prefer, what he wants and what he doesn't want, what he likes and what he doesn't like. So these information is very vital for brand team to build up their brand strategy and the communication plan. And also she said, in terms of advertising, rather than looking at the above the line, the expensive way, we can do lots of things from the bottom BTL campaigns. So BTL campaigns are nothing other than the tactical materials that we use in the market in the way of shelf strips, displays, backing papers, danglers, wobblers, you call it. We can do wonders with those PSM materials. Some companies do these very well. When we go out in the market, we will see that. But some companies don't use these PSM materials wisely. So let's get more information from Kaushala about marketing and how sales can help marketing in the process.
So while the branding team does various activities and use various branding strategies to build this brand equity and to take that message and position it in the consumer's mind, we see that the sales function plays a very important role to tangibilize this and bringing the sales to the company and increase the bottom line in the company. And I think all these departments, or rather both these departments together, working strongly and effectively will then achieve the business objectives of the company.
What you say in simple is that we all in the organization working towards the company's objective. So in our marketing plan, in our business plan, in our sales plan, on the top it's the objective of the organization. Then we have to build our strategies. So marketing builds marketing strategy, sales builds sales strategy. How we sell, how we market the product. So we have to work hand in hand in order to achieve the organization's objective. Objectives, we know it has to be smart, specific, measurable, realistic, achievable, time bound. This specific goal need to be achieved as a team, marketing, sales together. It will never happen otherwise. Sales can't do it on our own, marketing can't do it on their own. We have to get together in order to achieve our organization's objective. So that's the lesson today. If you want to know more about it, be with me, stay with me, read my blogs. So we'll meet up again with another video of like this. Thank you very much for watching. See you again.